The votes are in for your You Pick Tuesday, and Andrew Jacked versus Blessing Awodibu. Obviously, 64% you guys wanted to see this. 1.4k votes on this one, and I know you guys wanted to see Andrew Jack versus Blessing Awodibu, but at this time, I'm afraid I'm going to have to bring you guys Blessing Awodibu versus Andrew Jack. I just switched the... I forgot to check which one was first, but I put Blessing first for some reason. Don't know why. Should have put him second. But enough about that. Get this video up to 800 likes, and I will do the remaining requests. I still owe you guys 2 from, I don't know, Fan Request Friday, I believe. But this is, in fact, You Pick Tuesday. And this is an awesome matchup. No wonder you guys wanted to see this. 2022 for both versions here. So these guys are hot off the presses, so to speak. And an Indy Pro version of Blessing Awodibu that was 110 times better than his previous versions. And if I'm not mistaken, I did a matchup between these two, and I don't know. I think this is going to be different. Structurally speaking, these guys are awesome. It's take your pick as far as the torso heaps. If you like that double axe handle style physique of Blessing, wow. Little tiny wee axe handle waistline with those broad axe. All right, enough about the axe. Look at that. That's impressive, though. But you got a very aesthetic creature here for Andrew Jacked, and those abs, awesome. Both dudes with a fantastic set of biceps. Pretty much the same. Blessing, does he have bigger legs? No. Does he have better legs? They're more conditioned. They're more separated. So in this matchup, yeah, he does. Condition is gonna say that Blessing wins this shot. Go to the front lat spread. And it's gonna be the same thing here, unfortunately. It's a game of conditioning. It's bodybuilding, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm sure Andrew Jacked has a lot of wiggle room, so to speak. Room to move, room to improve as far as conditioning is concerned. And if he does that, he would win this shot. I'm not just saying that because I'm voting for Blessing Awodibu. I like both of these guys. I don't want to disrespect any of these bodybuilders. Hey, it's a very visual sport, and to call a bodybuilding matchup or to judge one, you do kind of end up sounding mean. Like, this guy's not ripped enough. I mean, to say Andrew Jack's not ripped enough? Imagine looking like this as a normal human being. But Blessing Awodibu, he is so improved, and he worked so hard on that condition and muscle separation that with a lesser silhouette lat development, he does still win, in my opinion. Side chest development, now the condition is less noticeable here, I think. The quads, now I did a Blessing Awodibu versus his previous version, and those quads much less separated and smaller too. And you can see that is the case with Andrew Jacked. And from the front, it looked like Jacked had bigger quads. Maybe he needs to work on his display a little bit. I don't know. Hey, he's an IFBB pro now. Pronoun? No. Verb. Pro. Now he's currently a pro. Glutes, you can see improvement on Blessing. You could see that in the comparison between himself too. Anyway, it's all about little details like that. Like those glutes, for instance, creates a border for your buttocks, for your lower half. But look at the delts on Andrew Jacked. Hey, he's got some qualities. Maybe a better set of pecs for Blessing. Side tricep pose. Standing nice and tall here is Andrew Jacked. I think he does need a little bit of work on his posing techniques. Maybe he wants to straighten his leg out there and flex it. Blessing does that sometimes. But I like to judge them. I like to have an even straight-on shot or a straight to the side shot. Big man's chest, I have to say, for Blessing. He really improved. And I know I've said that word improvement a lot, but he did, guys. He did. Andrew Jacked, maybe a little bit more, I don't know, maybe expand his rib cage a little bit more. It looks like he has meat on his pecs. He just, like I said, maybe expand the rib cage a little bit. He does have maybe a better separated tricep, more separated tricep than our friend Blessing Awodibu. I hear people pronounce it different. Let's have a look at the back development, because condition could be thrown out the window if Jacked was much more peeled, and it does not seem to be the case. And that was one criticism I did have for Blessing. And again, to sound mean, but he did need a little bit more separation in the hamstrings and in the gluteus maximus. But you look over at Andrew Jacked, there's some separation in his hamstrings. His legs are huge. His legs are big from behind.
That sounds like Marge Simpson. Can I do Marge?
Come on, Marge. Anyway, when you look at the gluteus maximus, it's a case where Jack might be a little bit too smooth. Monsoon, 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 little too smooth. You pick Tuesday, you pick Tuesday. Wow. That was a bad one. But we're going to keep it in there. Getting used to doing things live. And if you haven't seen any of my live performances yet, I like to call them performances. It's a Q&A. I do a live Q&A every Thursday. So check it out, guys. I'll be letting you know, dropping hints on these videos like just right now. The rear double bicep. Is this going to be the same thing? Maybe I size these guys a little bit differently, or wrong, I should say. Because it looks like Jacked, his wheels are just even bigger now from behind. Not as peeled. Well, it's close condition. It's pretty close. You can see some striations trying to work their way out there. Maybe we'll see them come to York. That's right, guys. Blessing Awodibu. Who cares about strong clothes? Blessing Awodibu will be competing in New York. So it's going to be a great show, guys. The New York Pro. He is winning this shot, but Andrew Jacked, he's winning in size. If he was in better condition, much like the front lat spread, front double by, rear lat, same thing. Jacked might have a better potential in the shot, but it matters what you are able to bring to the show. Blessing has improved. Abs and thigh. I give this one to Andrew Jacked. And even in this shot, which is a bad picture for Blessing, Awodibu. I don't know. I like him. He's got a good physique. But Andrew Jacked, in certain shots, maybe a better physique. Look at those abs. That is Bob Paris-like. Andrew Jacked. I'm sure he doesn't mind being related to Bob Paris, as far as the physique is concerned. Fantastic, guys. But is it going to be enough? You go back to the front, and it appears that... Well, the other one was a front shot, too. You know what I'm saying here on You Pick Tuesday. Andrew Jacked, he just does not appear to have that thin skin, that things of that nature that your Blessing Awodibu possesses and does bring to the stage. But Jacked, at the end of the day, also has a much smaller waistline, and that's unbelievable when you think about it. For two big dudes, you're not going to get two smaller waistlines from the front. Just unbelievable. Quads, massive. Just as separated here in this shot, maybe, for Jacked. Very impressive. He definitely more than holds his own against Blessing. And I guess I could throw in a coulda went either way, depending on your flavor, your tastes. But here is your winner. Blessing 2021, and it was conditioning that won him this one, for sure. You could see that front lat spread. Better calves, too. Better calves. Didn't want to really pick on the big man, Andrew Jacked, but Blessing maybe better in the calves. So hit thumbs up on the video. That's your You Pick Tuesday, and look forward to tomorrow, Women Only Wednesday, and we will be taking a break from Fan Requested Friday once again, guys, because New York Pro, brought to you by food and water and oxygen. Without that, we'd be nothing, right? Anyway, guys, that's it, and we will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.